Hello, Mr. Muhammad. Sorry.
Sounds like the Big Show, the theme song.
Yeah. Well, well, it's the big show. That's actually a six long knocking.
It was, it was. We should do an episode on WWE in the future.
Yeah, we could do one about right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, but we should bring someone on though, because like there's
Oh yeah,
definitely like
a lot
obviously
of
there's a lot of
WWE
people
fans.
that remember like because that era was sick,
The era when like Rock and Austin. Yeah, it's an amazing era.
classic days.
Classic era. Muhammad, I'm hungry. Are you hungry?
Yeah, I'm just getting a call.
Oh my God, from who?
Someone, but it's all good. Let's continue.
Disgusting. Guys, Muhammad like uses his phone more than he does the podcast. Not playing. That's not true. Anyways, bro. How have you been, man? It's been a minute since it's been a minute since I've seen guys. For everyone listening, it's been probably 2 weeks since I've seen Muhammad, and before that, it was months.
Yeah, yeah.
Where are you hiding, bro? Why do you never come out?
Uh the virus just got to be safe, right? So
Very
that's why you
true.
can't go outside. So if I'm only going outside, it's just for essential needs. Besides
Mo-
that, I'm inside.
MOBA thinks that you have a curfew.
MOBA, MOBA.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. MOBA's a funny guy.
he's
Funny guy.
he's a funny
A
guy.
lot of
He's
people don't know. Besides making pictures with toy cars, yeah, he also tells jokes, and he tells jokes that no one listens to.
It's also funny because those photos are edited by someone else. No, I'm just joking. It's
No,
not
no,
true.
those pictures aren't even his. Not even originals. These
They're from Google.
what he does is he goes to like different universities and whoever's like on the upcoming rise as far as like photographers.
He just
He's
takes
like,
their
oh,
photos.
let me just see some of your pictures, and he'll just steal the whole camera,
Yeah,
take all
what a
the
guy.
libraries, and just claim it as his. Just put
Just,
like
just
his
go on.
logo on it. So
Just go unfollow him right now, guys. No, I'm joking, joking, joking. Don't unfollow him. Go
you gotta
follow.
watch out for people like him.
Yeah, go follow MOBA though. Go show him some support.
We're just joking though. Shout out to MOBA.
Shout out to our brother MOBA, bro. Go show him support.
Yep.
Yeah, today go back to how you were saying you don't go out no more because of the virus. I feel a lot of people are still skeptical about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Of course, it's. I just read a report not too long ago, before we shot the first episode today, that Florida broke the record again as far as number of cases in a day. So
You're
it's like
lying.
when people are not taking smart measures to keep themselves safe. Obviously, for something that's happening, it's only a matter of time before you're like, you know what, I'm just not gonna go outside or take that chance. I know it's summertime. I know the beach, popsicles, the music, the weather, picnics, barbecue, all these different things. We love summer, especially living in Canada. We love the summer. We don't take it for granted because obviously we don't have it for so long. But with something like this, there's no reason why I'm going to spend 3 months to how long dealing with symptoms just because of me wanting to see someone that I haven't seen in a long time and stuff, right?
Yeah,
When I can
honestly,
just FaceTime them or use a phone, like
yeah.
doesn't make any
Well,
sense.
that's how it was in the beginning. Like I remember like what the pandemic happened. What like mid March? Like I want to say mid March. The pandemic. Like they declared it a pandemic. The first day I went out of my house to see my friends was the last day of Ramadan, bro. Which would have been like I remember the last day of Ramadan. I just broke my fast. Next day was Eid. That's the first day I saw faces that I knew in a long time. And even though I go out now, like yeah, obviously you're gonna go out and see some people, but you still got to be safe and careful because obviously this virus is not a joke. You can it's clearly like skyrocketing. And this is my message to the government. Like if you are hearing this or someone is from the government working, do not open the borders, bro.
Don't
Do not.
do not open the borders at all. Keep it locked.
Yeah, and another thing too, like people who are going to their cottages and like swimming, bro, that's even scarier, bro. Like actually, like Mobile was telling me yesterday, like, they guys might go on a trip this year, or they are going on a trip. Are you going to go with them this year or no?
MOBA? What these MOBA say?
They're going to go on a trip.
I could take my name off that list.
I'm like, bro, like I think they're going like Thousand Island, which I've been there before when I was younger, but it's a cool place. But yeah,
No, and those the vaccine. I'm not traveling at all.
I'm not traveling at all, bro. I remember I told Ibrahim because I remember like I was talking to one of our friends, Ibrahim, for everyone that's listening. We were talking about like going on a road trip across the Canada. I'm like, listen, bro, this is in April, and I said,
Yeah,
listen, dude,
yeah.
and listen, if vaccine comes before the summer starts, by all means, bro, I'd be 100% down. Because at least I know if vaccine comes, they're able to like shut down the virus and whatever. Regardless if you take it or you don't have to take it. Like it's up to you. At least they have the virus controlled, but they didn't have it controlled. They still barely have it controlled. Like I'm just hoping for a day when we hit zero,
Yeah.
and that'll be an amazing day. Like I'll be going out, and mind you, I haven't. The first day I ate outside was the first day I've eat.
Hmm.
That's insane, bro. Not like I used to eat outside every single week, which is not like which is whatever. But that's because I was working, I was traveling, so I was like, I'd have to eat something with me. But yeah, that's insane, bro. Like people were skeptical to eat outside, to go chill. Now everybody's like on their porches or like patios. I'm like, nah, chill, bro. We ain't doing that.
Yeah, it just it's a weird time. Obviously, it's the new normal. So right now, everyone's just trying to get used to it in their own way. Um,
But it's yeah,
yeah, it's just something you have to deal with, right? So we're gonna take different avenues, different pathways as far as trying to deal with the situation. So for me, it's like obviously like before Corona, I don't want to say Corona, COVID-19. The goal was to travel, obviously, right? Travel, travel, travel this summer and
yeah,
everything. So, but because of COVID, it's like nope, not traveling at all until the
yeah,
numbers come down, until people know how to deal with themselves as far as social distancing, as far as a vaccine. Hello.
yeah. I'm still here, bro. I'm listening. I'm listening to you.
No, it's just my audio. My audio is like
Your audio's bugging out. Listen, man. This is like some African audio you have, bro. What
no,
do
it's
you?
not. Oh yeah. It's okay. Now we good. We good. We good. We good. We good.
We better be good, bro. Go, go,
Yeah, we
go.
good. We good. We
Get,
good.
shout out to Abbasi for the audio. Shout out to Abbasi for the audio.
Yeah, shout out to a boss. We good. We good. We good. Yeah. So like I was saying, like obviously you want to take those steps and be safe and stuff, right? So to travel far, to go on a road trip across country or even to different countries right now, to me is ludicrous. Obviously, everyone has their own opinions, own thoughts, and all that stuff. But to me, it's just ludicrous. Doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you put yourself in that situation?
Yeah,
For what reason? I don't. There's nothing. Like for me, I don't know about you, Osama. There's nothing that's gonna satisfy me or give me pleasure as far as knowing that I could catch something so high and so severe as far as the chances, like
yeah,
going out far, right? Like especially if
dude.
you're living with elders at home, if you have
Yeah,
parents
yeah, of
and a
course.
family.
You know, it's funny that you say that because today I went like after this workout because like honestly like right now I'm not sure if I'm 100% gonna go back to the gym because it's the most unsanitary place anyways. So I'm trying to find loopholes and like work out outside with my friend who obviously is a trainer. So it's a big it helps a lot because obviously too scared about going back to my original point. When I was at the lake today, people were swimming in the lake. I'm like, bro, you guys,
Swimming?
yeah, they were, bro. I was at Coronation Park. For a lot of people that don't know where Coronation Park is, the park in Oakville, where we live, and bro, people were swimming.
That is
I'm like, yo, and these kids, it's kids, bro. I'm like, yo, you guys are mod. Like, why are you swimming in the pools? God help you, like,
people are different, man.
and you know, people are gonna say, oh, you're overprotective. It's not about overprotective. First of all, usually that lake is legit. They'll always have a sign saying, "Do not swim. It's contaminated" or some stuff like that.
Yeah,
So you're like, why are you swimming now? Like, where the hell? Like now it's like add on Corona with it. God forbid like they get it. I'm just because I'm legit hoping the cases do drop because it has definitely just changed everything and anything that we just do. So now when you're like, I went to the mall for the first time in like since what? When was the last time we went to Square One? Like what? Since January with me, you, and like Nathan. Bro, I
Square One's
remember.
open.
Yeah, it is open. I didn't go to Square One. I went to Oakville Place.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Square One is open. Like Moba and my brother went, and they said half the mall was closed and half the mall was like pretty much open. But I just went to get like
Wait,
some
when
new
you went
shit.
to the mall, was there a lot of people?
I really didn't ask to be honest with you. I would like when I was at Burloak yesterday was with one of the other like with Salim, who's another friend of ours. Dude, there was a line at Nike, which I guess makes sense. But I went to Oakville Place and the mall was empty, and I went and got three shirts and one pants because I needed like some new stuff for summer. And I'm like, bro, everything here is I did not miss the mall at all. Like to be honest with you, like going back to the original point, I didn't miss anything. I'm like, I missed nothing.
Yeah.
And I only bought stuff because I got them on sale. Aside from that, had they been original price or more expensive, I would have took a bought one home.
Hmm. I had no
Yeah,
idea the malls are open.
the malls are
I knew
open.
some places were open because I did go to well, not the greatest of malls. Shout out to Hopedale Mall. I went there just to pick up a book. So I went to Shoppers. That was like a month and a half ago, right? So
Hopedale Mall.
obviously, I know like the Shoppers Drug Mart and also the mailing places are open. Besides that,
Mhm.
everything else is closed off. I didn't know like they actually open like half of the mall.
Well, and I could tell you in Oakville Place. Well, you know what? To take precaution. You know how for Oakville Place, for people that don't know, if you're in Canada, the bay is usually 2 floors. So what they did is they only opened the bottom floor, but only the far left and the far end is open. So to enter the one small section, to exit is one small section because they don't want people entering from the top floor where they can't see. And the H&M, for example, in that mall is taking the precaution where before you enter, they only have one entrance and one exit, and you have to put your hand sanitizer and go in. So they're obviously taking their precaution. Similarly with food, when you go buy food, they're taking their precaution because obviously now it is serious and no one's trying to get like sued or like they don't they want to stay open, they want to make money. But
Yeah,
I don't see myself going back to a mall because I'm like there's no reason. Like you can't go back to a mall like you would with your friends and enjoy and vibe out because that's what you would usually do. You go to a mall, shop, like cool with the boys. But now you can't even do that,
hmm.
which is definitely I guess in a way kind of sucks. And two, kind of saves you money, so it's a good thing.
No, but obviously, like it's gonna open up soon due to the pressures as far as making money because a lot of companies have lost so much money in the past 3 months, and they want to make the money back. So they're gonna open up the patios, restaurants, and everything. That's what's happening in downtown Toronto, and people are rushing. Like the lines are huge, and you see
Yeah,
all those people just being close together and everything. For me, it's like, man, I'm not taking that chance at all. Like
bro.
pre-COVID, I was like, bro, I'm not really rocking with people like that. So post-COVID, same thing. It's like, bro, I'm not taking my chance. So if you need to see me, hear from me, by all means, I have a phone. You could contact me
Yeah,
and reach out to me. I'm always there for you. One person has to be something very important.
don't
Very,
kill me.
very important.
Honestly, dude, like it's I don't know. Like for me, when I remember like one time we had a FaceTime like with me, you, Nathan, we were talking about like do you guys go out? Like not really. Like at that point, really, I did not care to go out. Like my friends were all like my other friends were always chilling. Like yo, come on, come on, come on. Like nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. Nah, because like dude, those cases were still high. We're still in the thousands. And then maybe like beginning of June is really when I really started to go out a lot. And I I'll still be precautious like leave distances because you don't know in the end of the day what happens and stuff like that. And thank God to Corona. I can tell you one thing: Corona either benefited you or just for businesses made your lives worse because like businesses had to close down, small businesses definitely got affected, and I feel bad for the kids, mind you, because kids they want to play in the summer. So I remember had this happened when we were kids, bro. I did not know what to do because technology wasn't even as strong.
You said you feel bad for kids?
So in a sense where let me explain myself. So I feel like now because in the beginning when the pandemic first happened, a lot of people were obviously skeptical. They're not letting their kids out to play. They're like they wouldn't let them run around like they would normally. So obviously kids don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you had a kid at 6 years old, when your mom or your dad would say, "Oh, Mohammed, come home," you're like, "Come home, I still want to play," right? And then you'll pretend, "Okay, okay, 5 more minutes," but 5 more minutes ends up being half an hour. Now, the only difference is because social media kept us together during this time is what really helped a lot of people like not go sane or insane. Sorry.
Yeah. But the thing is, these kids now, they have iPads, they have
Yeah.
phones,
So
they have
I
all these
that's what I'm
different
saying.
things. So even though they can't play outside, a lot of them don't really play outside like we used to, right? So for them,
You
it's
know,
way more convenient.
well, that's what I'm saying. So obviously, with technology being so advanced, and it's obviously helped a lot in terms of like even myself. Like I would spend 3 hours on TikTok, bro. Like not even gonna lie, I would be like swiping up, down, like watching videos, sending videos to my friends. I'm like, bro, I swear, like if this happened when I was 6 years old, I'd cry because you couldn't do nothing. It's when you're like an hour, like back from like when we were 16 young. There's nothing to do. All you want to do is just play outside or play ball, play soccer, play whatever sport that came to mind.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you want to do. Obviously, you can't do it because of COVID. People are still taking those chances, and like, and bro, that's the thing. Like for me, it's like, oh, you want to go outside. When you hear situations like in the states where you're like in the University of Alabama, people are having parties and they're inviting people who are uh who've had COVID, and they're trying to have a contest to see which one person will get it first, and all these different things and challenges. I'm like, man, the youth, you guys, as much as you guys protest, and I love you guys, at the same time, some of you people are just so stupid
Well, yeah,
in what you're doing. So it's like I can't put my trust because of some people just not taking anything serious, even a pandemic which stopped the world. Who as if, oh, it doesn't matter. Let me just, I don't know, lick something just to prove my point, how much I don't
yeah.
care. It's like, bro, this is,
When I would see that, would piss me off, bro.
bro, not only piss me off, it's okay. I'm not gonna take I'm not going outside as much as
But
I want to, obviously,
yeah,
because some idiot might have done something just to
exactly.
prove to his friends that, oh, look at me, I'm the big shot and all this crap, not knowing like you put people at risk and stuff, right? And the thing is, it's not like, the funny thing is, that's like if I got COVID because of an 18-year-old just acting stupid. Oh, if we both have it, I'll go kill him. So,
Dude, you know
but
what's
I was, but obviously, like if it was because of something that he did, and I got it and he didn't get it, obviously you're not gonna take those chances. But
yeah.
most things is like when you find out some of these things and how people catch is because of people just being so insensitive. It's like, come on, how insensitive can you be? Can you just stay inside for a minute? Can you not like do certain things? Like
Yeah.
you not know that you have seniors, you have grandparents, you have parents who might have issues and different things like that. Like people are going through a lot because of this pandemic. And for you not to do anything or for you not to care and just act like, oh, it's just people telling me to stay inside and stuff. Like, no, that's not the case. It's bigger than you and you're just your dumbass head, right?
Yeah.
I'm not talking to only young people, even adults too, right? So
It's kind
people
of
just gotta use their heads, bro.
it's kind of funny that you say that because also with Corona, it kind of stopped anything from happening in the world in terms of news. Like you wouldn't really care for anything else but cases growing. Like if some, it's like obviously it's still like obviously you have to live your life as normal, and things are gonna happen as they would, but people wouldn't really care as much no more. Like if there was a shooting, or if there was a like someone's car, something happened on the highway. Like your main concern was Corona, bro. You're like it's like the only thing you focused on for the longest time was Corona. And it kind of shifted with the Black Lives Matter, with obviously the whole George Floyd. People like turned away from Corona. They're like, this matters more. And I feel this obviously this whole and the way the news plays it out, the way the news plays it out, like obviously they always want to mention Corona for some odd reason. It's like I want to hear 1 week where I don't want to hear nothing from it.
Yeah.
Because I just feel the more you hear it, the more you get fed up. You're like, you just want to tell people, stay your butts home and stop acting stupid if you're gonna go out.
Mm-hmm.
Just go out and have fun. Don't be stupid and like I just said, act like the big shot, think you're cool. Okay, yo, what was that?
No, it's just something just it's my phone.
Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Well, you know what? We're at I'm a shout out our Instagram accounts right now for everyone that's listening. If you haven't yet followed, we're actually almost reaching 400 followers. So thank you everybody who's been following. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Follow us at Ways 2.0 on Instagram. You can follow me at Kusa300. Make sure to follow Muhammad Al Hassan at Muhammad.global. We always drop Wednesdays, and Fridays a podcast. We are hoping to do videos as well down the road, so keep posted for that. And also, you can catch us on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Public Radio. Is it no Radio Public? Sorry, and YouTube, and much more platforms. Let's get
Yep.
back to the episode. Yeah, man. But you know, it's also about one thing that really hurt me is how sports stopped for the longest time
Why is that?
because sports like I'll tell you one thing. I was having this conversation with Saad and like Ibrahim, and they were like, "Oh, like yo, man, like you can play sports without fans." of like, but a lot of players don't want to do that because it's boring to play in an empty arena. Like what gives people these players adrenaline is obviously the fans. Like you want to win for the fans, and the fact that
Mm-hmm.
and the fact that we can't do that no more. Changes the whole shift of the game. And when they canceled the NBA, the NHL, and like this, the sports that matter at this point, obviously Euro Cup obviously got affected by this. It sucked because then you're like, usually sports kill your time. Like when you want to watch the Raptors or the Leafs or like the Jays, whatever you want, whatever you're watching, it kills your time. You're like, okay, I'm gonna spend 3 hours watching my favorite team play. But now, especially with Corona, made it a lot harder. It's like, what do I do to kill time? I could be watching a game right now, but I'm not able to. So I'm kind of glad. I'm kind of glad they're coming back. Made me happy. I'm hoping there's no second wave, and hoping we go back on an uphill status and like just fix our society and fix everything. Because hey, man, going back to our topic from last from it was episode 18, but it wasn't episode 19. Go back to episode 18, talking about just like patience. Essentially, if you want it bad, as long as you're patient with this, immediate like looking back when Corona's all done, this whole pandemic is done, you look back and you'll say, "Thank God we're out of this situation."
Yeah, yeah. It's all about being safe, being smart, being productive, and being aware, right? So if you're able to do those things, by
Mm.
all means. When you go outside, like I don't mind if people want to go outside, as long as they're safe, they know what's
Yeah,
at
of
hand,
course.
and they're just keeping their distance, being safe, and obviously taking different measures. That's no problem by all means, right? You gotta do you at the end of the day, right? No matter how you cope, no matter how you want to deal with things, that's no problem. But for people who are just being insensitive and feel as if the world never changed, that's the problem. That's when it's like, okay, like you have to be more concerned about your well-being just before everyone else, your well-being, because if it happens to you, your body's not used to it, so therefore you never lost your sense of smell, all these back issues, pain, your eyes, like there's so much different symptoms that I've read from people who've had COVID. It's insane. Like there's a lot of things that the hospitals don't tell you about what happens if you hello.
Okay, buddy, are you good?
Is the
A lot of technical issues.
is the mic still hot? Oh, we're back. We're back.
Is the mic still hot? How about you ask yourself that?
All right. Yes, the mic is still hot. Sorry about that, people. Yeah, it's just the way that I'm recording right now. It's a weird setup, so that's why the mic keeps
Not again, bro.
messing up. So
Don't tell me you did the same position as last time, bro. Like
no, it's
lying on your
different.
bed.
No, it's a different spot.
Oh, God, this is what Corona does to you. It frustrates you so much that you're not able to like do a podcast properly.
Yeah, man. That's why people who have studios, man, you're lucky people. They have a studio where everything's just set up for you. It's perfect. Like you know where the mic stand is, your chairs, and all these different things. It's beautiful. It's amazing. But at the same
Yeah,
time, if you don't have that, oh my god, just trying to do everything offhand and just micromanage in different spots.
bro,
You just gotta be
it's a lot.
creative. So
It's actually a lot harder if you think about it. Like I know, like it's actually a lot harder to think about it in terms of like you're sitting, you're trying to do a podcast, but you don't have all the equipment that you actually need.
yeah,
And for example, like the proper seats, the proper lighting, and the proper mics. Obviously, the board where you can control the sound and like how it should sound, all that kind of like levels and stuff like that. Obviously, it's a lot harder, but you gotta do what you deal with. And yeah, man, Corona teaches you a lot.
a lot, a lot, a lot of things to do, a lot of things to adjust, and also gives you time to think and reflect, right? And how you feel as far as who you are and what you want to be post COVID, right? So you have a lot to ponder about. It's all dependent upon too much go. It's all dependent upon who you are and what you're seeking for. So if you're not seeking for much, by all means, you don't expect much, and that's no problem. But if you're expecting a lot and you haven't done anything, that's on you, right? So you can't really blame others or be so angry the fact that certain results didn't happen or didn't come by because due to your lack of hard work and motivation and just discipline, right? So that's how it works. Is, is the mic still hot?